Well, good morning, Miramar, and welcome to the show. I'm your host, Tamara G. We all know it's right here in Miramar, and actually right here in South Florida, we have with us Lisa Jackson. She is librarian, supervisor of the youth services of the library divisions of the African American Research Library and Cultural Center, very affectionately known as ARLIC. Everybody knows where it is, and it's open for everyone to come out and enjoy. And as a matter of fact, Lisa, you guys have a lot of stuff going on. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I am well. Okay, so there's always something going on at the library, and not just the ARLIC, but all libraries in Broward County, but specifically at ARLIC.
Absolutely. So our next big event is called Soulful Santa. It's this Saturday from 1 o'clock to 3 p.m. It's a family program, and we want everyone to come out.
Wow, that's amazing. And that's one good thing about the ARLIC is that you guys actually do a lot of family programming.
Yes, absolutely. So this program specifically is, we would like to say it's one of our highlights of the year because we have the real Santa, Black Santa, there for all the children. And you can take pictures with Black Santa there. Starbucks is going to have a hot chocolate station. We're going to have all kinds of crafts, a free book giveaway. The Nova High School Choir is going to do a few selections. They're fabulous. So it should be a great time.
And I love the fact that we can actually act like it's a winter here in South
Exactly. Well, I'm from Michigan, and it took a little bit of adjusting, but I prefer it now to the snow.
I can imagine. How long have you been here, Lisa?
22 years. Can you imagine?
Wow. Okay,
so
and I've been here
now.
Yeah, I've been here 25. So it was very different to be able to go to the beach on Christmas Day.
Yeah, it was pretty odd the first couple of years, but I love it.
Awesome. And so with the Soulful Santa, as you mentioned, it's a very family friendly event. Will there be things for the little kids, or what age group would you recommend to come?
So, okay, I'm recommending age 5 and up. We won't really have any toddler type activities, although they will probably love to see everything that's happening and they can listen to the choir. But our crafts are geared more towards 5 and up. And we have a free book giveaway. So we're giving away books that kids and teens would love.
Wow.
So, yeah.
And the ARLIC always has something going on. I was just there last week for an event for World AIDS Day, but it truly is not just a library. It is more of a cultural place where people can meet and have different discussions. Tell us a little bit about what the ARLIC means in the community.
Well, in the community, we have people coming to the library to use it for meeting space. A lot of folks come just to use the computer to surf the web. We have computer classes on Saturdays and Wednesdays, and we have everything from basic computers all the way up to PowerPoint Part 3. So you can learn how to use your computer and hone your computer skills. In youth services for Kwanzaa, we're going to have, every day we'll have an activity, every day that we're open. We'll have an activity for the children to come through, and we've got Kwanzaa online from the 26th all the way to the 1st. So it's a full week of Kwanzaa.
That's amazing. And you guys do, because it is December, have a lot of activities geared toward kids because we know that they'll be out of school. Tell us about some of those activities.
All right, so we will be celebrating every day of Kwanzaa by celebrating each principle, and we'll do an activity that represents that particular principle. We have a display downstairs. Now, this is for the older folks, but I think the kids would like it too. It's called Frozen in Time. And it's our Love Thornell collection of African-American photographs from the mid-19th to the mid-20th century. So they're old photographs of African-Americans, and they're just beautiful. When I take kids on tours and we have photographs like this, they always say, that looks like my cousin, or, you know, they can really relate to these photographs. So, and then every day we have, we do computers and we have homework help Monday through Wednesday, 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock. You don't have to register and it's free. We have a person who helps kids with their homework. So there's quite a bit going on here.
If you're just tuning in, thank you for watching the show. We're speaking with Lisa Jackson. She is the librarian and supervisor over Youth Services Libraries Division for the ARLIC, the African American Research Library and Cultural Center. And I love the fact too that, Lisa, libraries now have evolved from just being about books. Now, I remember when I was a kid, that was 100 years ago, but right.
I remember.
Right. And that's, you either went to the library because you had gotten punished in class and you had to go there to read, or you actually just went there to read on your own. But it really has evolved into much more than that now. You guys are doing classes, like you said, you're doing computer classes, because truly in today's world, you have to be computer literate.
Absolutely. So for adults, when they come here, we have a lot of adults who come to practice using the computer. And different types of things that they need. We have not only computer classes, but we have business classes for adults. We try to present programs that enhance the lives of the residents. So we have programs for fun, we have adult coloring, and then we have programs where you can hone your employability skills. Resume writing programs. We have a ton of things going on here. I did want to point out that we have some things coming up in January for children.
Please.
Okay, so we have a special collection here called the Coretta Scott King Book Award books. And these are books that are, every year there's an award for excellent books that are written by and about people of African descent. We have a special, and it's from 1970 on to today. And so we are collecting all of those books. We don't have them all, but we will be we have a display coming up in January where you can see some of the better books in that collection. On January 19th, we have the NEA Big Read, and it's a children's program. The theme this year is the immigrant's experience. And we will be reading for grade school kids. We will be reading Dreamers by Juji Morales. And she's a Mexican immigrant. She has beautiful illustrations. And she talks about what it's like to be an immigrant in the United States, learning a new language, learning new cultures, new ways of life. It's really a beautiful story.
Wow. And go ahead. No, go ahead.
Well, lastly, one of our signature events, it's the Ashley Bryan Art Series Conference. This year, it's 2 days. On the 27th, it's a youth retreat. It's during the day, and we've invited kids from third graders from Broward County schools. However, homeschool children are allowed, appreciated. We would really love to see them there. Just call us and we'll see if we can find a spot for them. We are hosting Jerry Kraft, who is an illustrator and writer. He wrote New Kid, which is a banned book, and you should always read banned books. Those are some of
the library, and those are the best ones, right?
They are the best, right? And he wrote that, and he will be here in person. He will be signing books. Then on the 28th, which is Saturday, January 28th, we will be having the Ashley Bryan Art Series Youth Art Festival. It's a day of art. There's lots of opportunities to create beautiful things to take home with you. We have some wonderful performances that day. And it's just a celebration of Ashley Bryan's life. And it's going to be a great time.
Wow. And the really cool thing about all of this is, because this is part of Broward County government, all of these activities are free, correct?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Which is another great thing about the library. Tell us, as a librarian, though, how important it is to foster that love of reading. When I go out and talk to students at school, I tell them, even though I'm on the radio, everything I do has to do with the reading. I have to read the log so I'll know which commercials to play. I have to read the song titles, and I have to know the names of the artists. Like literally the commercials that we do, literally everything boils down to you have to know how to read.
And absolutely. So the beginning of anything that you learn starts with reading. We need to encourage our children to read anything. It may be comic books, it may be things that you don't think are really academic, but children just need to really love to read, because that is the basis of all knowledge. Anything you do starts with reading. And really, it's also not only a way to learn things, but it's a way to escape. It's also therapeutic. There are stories that deal with topics that you may find hard to talk to your child about. If you give your child that book, it may be a beginning for you to have that conversation, that really important conversation with your child. So reading is really the first indicator of knowledge and of intelligence. And I encourage you to make it a positive thing.
And I'm going to concur with that. When I was a child, I used to read all the time. And that, I think, is what spurred me to want to be able to travel when I was older and to visit different places, to see different things in the world. Some of my most fond and vivid memories are reading. And I don't even know if they do this anymore. The little magazine that you used to get at school that,
Yes.
you paid 50 cents for or something like that. And they
Yes.
delivered to your house. And one of my fondest memories, my mother was in the kitchen, I was in my bedroom, and I'm asking her, what is this spell? Or I spell it out to her, and how do I pronounce this or whatever. And I had to be maybe 7 or 8, but I still remember that. And I just love reading.
And that's a natural bonding experience. Just the basic reading of a book with your mom or with your loved one. I will say that, and studies have proven that even reading to babies is a bonding experience. Children learn how to read. They learn that the book, when you open a book, it's a pleasant experience. They learn little things like turning the page, and that those squiggly lines are actually words. So you want to start reading to your children when they're babies. And we have baby story times coming up in February.
Look, you guys have everything on the list for folks to do. That nobody will be left behind if it's up to the ARLIC, right?
Right, that's right. We want everyone to come. And I need to highlight, we have a new policy here. There are no fines for late when you bring in your book late. So no late fee fines. Sometimes that's prohibitive to folks. They don't want to get their child a library card, which is free, by the way, and give them access to online materials as well as computer use and lots of other things. But they didn't want to get their child a library card because they were afraid of fees, because they were late sometimes. There are no late fees at any of the Broward County libraries. So you need to go out and get a library card and check out books.
I have one. I've got to go. And you know what? Everything that you're saying, I actually went when I was moving a couple of years ago, and it was going to take a little while for the internet to be put into my new place. I actually went to the library and did my work because there was the computer and there was the internet. And so, people come, like you said, to learn their library, the computer skills. They do business there. It's so much more than just books.
It really is. And libraries continue to evolve. We continue to try to create spaces where everyone, no matter who you love, no matter what you look like, where everyone feels included and safe. And we have study spaces, quiet places where you can go. Like you said, you went to the library, you may have used the study room to do your work. We have lots of folks who are there right now as we speak. I'm at the library, in study rooms, doing their business, doing their work, studying for college. So it's amazing.
Wow. All right. So I've got to ask you this question, Lisa, as a librarian: hardcover book or Kindle or computer?
Oh, I'm old school. I'm a purist. I love to hold that book. I love turning the pages. I love the smell of new books and the crack of the spine when you open a new book. So that's personal though.
Mhm.
That's me.
Right. And me too. I find, but although I have read on my computer, I have done that as
Yes.
well. But yes, the books are, it's just something about it. And if there's something that you're reading and you want to outline it or highlight it,
Yes,
whatever it is.
exactly.
So
That's it.
okay, we're old school in the house, but
Yeah, we're old school. We
for
can relate to each other.
exactly. For the new schoolers, they still have computers there that you could read as
Yeah.
well, and different
Yes.
ways that you can read books. So please get that library card. It is free. You can pick it up at any of the libraries, but we would love for you to do that at the Arlic, which is at 2650 Historic Sistrunk Boulevard in Fort Lauderdale. Again, this event that is coming up, the Soulful Christmas, a family celebration. It is going to be on Saturday, this coming Saturday, December 10th from 1 to 3 p.m. And you can get your pictures with Soulful Santa, holiday crafts, free book giveaway, which is always amazing, and so much more. There are going to be some special guest performances. It is just going to be an amazing event, and it is free and open to the public. And Lisa, as you mentioned, preferably 5 and up for the kids.
Yes.
All right, sounds good. And if anybody wants any more information about the Arlic, how can they get that information and the different events that you guys are having there at the library?
Okay, so you can call the African American Research Library and Cultural Center at 954-357-6277 or 357-6209, which is Youth Services. And also you can see us online. Now, let me just add, I just looked up our new little link to our particular library page, and it's bit.ly/BCL-AF. And that will take you directly to our events, our homepage for the African American Research Library, and you can check out what items we have new, our programs that are going on, and anything else about this particular branch.
All right, sounds good. And if you want more information, again, you can always go online, or you could just stop by the Arlic at 2650 Historic Sistrunk Boulevard in Fort Lauderdale. Thank you so much, Lisa Jackson, librarian, also the supervisor of youth services, the library division. Thank you so much, and good luck with everything this coming Saturday, as well as the rest of the events at the Arlic.
Awesome. Thank you, and stay blessed.
Thank you. And coming up, we're going to be talking with the folks in the city of Miramar because they have a tree lighting coming up. More information about that coming up, so stick around. Well, welcome back to the show. I'm Tamara G. Don't forget, you can check us out on all of our social media. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at City of Miramar. And with me, we all know it's right here in Miramar, and we have our very own Commissioner Maxwell B. Chambers, as well as the new Assistant Director of Parks and Rec, Miss Janine Aline Mirage. Did I get that new last name right? I want to get that right for sure.
Yes, you did, Tamara. Thank you so much.
You are welcome. And so first of all, best wishes and congratulations on the new marriage.
Thank you.
And also the new position. And I know they are keeping you busy in Parks and Rec, but we definitely want to talk to Commissioner Chambers because he has a lot of stuff going on for December. So we'll get to him in just a minute. But tell us about this wonderful tree lighting that I'm going to be a part of tonight.
Absolutely. So we're so excited. As we know, we've been through COVID for the past couple of years, and it kind of put a damper on our events here in the city of Miramar. So it's going to be wonderful to see everyone come out tonight. And we're going to bring in the holidays by lighting our Christmas tree in front of Town Center. And I am super, super excited that you're going to be hosting this event for us. It'll be lovely to see the community come out. We have the kids that are going to be singing from New Renaissance Middle. We have some hip hop dancing going on. We have our elected officials that are going to be greeting everyone. And it's just going to be back to where we used to do it back in the day before COVID took effect. Everyone will be there at 6 p.m. tonight. It's a 2-hour event. So we encourage our residents to come on out, bring the kids, bring the family, and just have a great time as we sing and celebrate the spirit of the holidays.
And I love the fact, Janine, that you said it will be just like it was, pre-pandemic, because obviously that did stop some things. But before that, this was truly one of the biggest family-friendly events that the city had, because everybody comes out for the tree lighting.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, one of the things that we're definitely excited to see the children get up in line and then sit down and tell Santa all the wonderful wishes that they have for the Christmas holiday. So that's going to be exciting. Santa will be there.
Good. Santa will be there. Awesome. And I love the fact that every year for the Miramar Christmas tree lighting, and even afterwards, I see so many people doing their Christmas cards in front of our Christmas tree, just so you know that. They love to come and take pictures in front of our tree.
That's awesome. It's artwork, right? At this point, it's artwork, and that's true. You see so many family photos in front of our city hall. So you're absolutely right. Oh.
All right. And that's 2300 Civic Center Place. That is happening tonight at 6 p.m. from 6 to 8. Again, a very family-friendly event. And so, speaking of family-friendly, Commissioner Chambers, you have a lot going on in December. Tell us all about some of the events that you have.
A lot going on. I'm so excited. In addition to the tree lighting that you're going to be a part of tonight, I'm so excited, Tamara. It's just unbelievable. Christmas is a happy time of the year.
Absolutely.
And it's the family time of the year. And, that's what we're all about. Miramar, at any day of the week or any day of the year, we're all about family. So
Yeah.
Coming up on December 10th and December 11th, I have my annual fashion show.
Wow.
Miramar International Art and Fashion Weekend. And it's right here in Miramar. So I'm so much looking forward to it. It's a 2-day event. Of course, we're going to have a lot of paintings and pop-up shops and different vendors and so forth. But the highlight of the night going to be the fashion show, which start at 7 p.m.
And
So
you've been doing this for about, 3 years now, right?
It looked like 3 years, but it's 2 years.
2 years, okay.
It looked like 3 years, but it's 2 years. So for those of you out there that like to enjoy the arts and fashion, Miramar is a place to be this December 10th and 11th. Of course, we're going to start the exhibit, going to open at 5 p.m. And then we kick off the fashion show at 7 p.m.
Perfect.
So,
Perfect.
and it's both days.
Is there a price for that, a fee?
Well, no, it's free to the public, but I believe the organizer do have some seats that are sponsored. And so folks will be sponsoring those seats. So Saturday night, the fashion show goes off at 7, and Sunday night, the fashion show goes off at 6 p.m.
Okay.
Right.
Sounds
So
good.
right, but the exhibit hall will be open. We do have inside the city hall and the first floor and the second floor, and we do gonna have some art outdoor also. So a lot of vendors, you're gonna be able to come on out, check out the vendor, eat some food, and enjoy the music and the fashion show, of course. And for those of you who were here last year, you know what it was like. And if you missed it, this year gonna be just so more hype, more intense, more beautiful. And I'm just so excited about. We have a lot of international designers and we have a lot of local designers who are just so fantastic. The clothesline, we have a men designer this time. So we have something for everybody.
So bring your purse or bring your wallet.
Bring your purse, bring your money, bring your wife, your girlfriend, your significant other, bring your children. It's a family event, of course. We do cater to the family, and everyone can enjoy a great autumn fashion. So that's the Miramar International Art and Fashion Weekend.
Okay, and that's also going to be in front of City Hall or at City Hall in the
right.
Center.
It's on the prominent in front of City Hall. We do have somewhere between 60 and an 80-foot runway.
Oh wow!
So
yeah, it's amazing. I can't wait to see it out there in front of the plaza.
Okay, this is the real deal fashion show.
It's the real deal fashion show, and we have some beautiful art pieces. We have Mr. Andy Ballantyne, who is a real top class artist that some fantastic painting. And other painter are going to be there. So we're going to try to take it up a notch from last year.
Okay.
And each year go by, we're going to take it up even a higher notch, especially next year. It's going to be a whole week next year.
Awesome. Well, and I know too that not only do you have the big fashion show that's going on, big art show, it's a time to give back as well to people who possibly don't have
Of
much,
course.
particularly for those in the city of Miramar. Tell us about that.
I do partner with some lovely folks to do a toy drive. So we're going to be receiving toys right here in the plaza. Another great event, December 17th. We hope everyone bring their toys and drop it off right here. We have a lot of needy family. We're going to ride around and deliver it to folks that we have on a list.
Okay.
So we make sure it goes to family who really are in need. So we're going to have an event right here from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. It might go up until 5. So we're going to have food, drinks, entertainment, and so forth. And just encourage everyone to come by here at the City Hall, 2300 Civic Center Place, and drop off your toy. It's going to be outdoor on the plaza. You don't want to miss it. It was excited last year. We have it at the park, but this year we decided to bring it here at the beautiful City Hall, which is the most photographed City Hall anywhere in South Florida.
You
People
got
take
it.
more pictures here than anywhere else. So I'm just excited about that toy drive that folks can bring their unwrapped toys, new unwrapped toys right here and drop it off. And we may have a gift for them when they come. We're going to announce that later.
All right, then. So you got to give a gift to get a gift. All right, that works. And that's happening on Saturday, December 17th from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Again at Civic 2400 or 2300 Civic Center Place, right there in front of City Hall, right there on the plaza. It's amazing all the things that are happening at City Hall. We've got that new apartment complex that's coming up. Of course, we have the parking garage that is always free to park in the
Always
parking
free to
garage.
park in the parking garage, just behind the Miramar Police Station.
Behind the Miramar Police Station, exactly. Love the fact too, thank you very much for this, Commissioner, that you guys have put in charging stations. I went electric this year. I went all out. Yes, and so the 2 times that I have been at City Hall doing some events in the last couple of months, I've actually charged my car while I was working. So thank you all so much for doing that.
Yeah.
Trying to get back, trying to keep my carbon footprint off of the world. But thank you guys so much for doing that.
And I just want to say, if anyone want to sign up for the fashion show, it's go to Miramar Art and Fashion.eventbrite.com. Miramar Art and Fashion.eventbrite.com, and you can sign up to be here.
Okay. And of course, they can always find out more information at MiramarFL.gov. That is our official website, or you can call Commissioner Maxwell B. Chambers' office.
At 954-602-3157.
All right. 602.
And I have a lot more for you.
Oh, you got a lot going on.
I got a lot for you.
He does.
Just Miss Janine have a lot of new stuff. I have a lot of new stuff too.
Right.
So can we jump over?
Well, if I can just piggyback off of your toy drive, Commissioner Chambers.
Okay.
I definitely can't keep up with you because we know how busy you are in the city of Miramar, one of our busiest commissioners. So keep up the great work. And I'd like to ask everyone to, after you visit Commissioner Chambers' toy drive, come on down to Shirley Bronca Park on December 17th from 6 to 10 p.m. That's where we're going to light the tree over at Bronca. We have a separate celebration for Shirley Bronca. And so we want everyone to drop their toys off in the morning, and then in the evening, come on down to Shirley Bronca, and you're going to enjoy an evening of music, celebration, children's choirs, performances. We actually have some performances that are going to be taking place. We have Santa that's going to be out there. The food trucks will be out there. So another amazing City of Miramar event for the family. And we encourage all the residents to come on out and have a wonderful time.
Wow.
Listen.
Historic Miramar event.
I'm telling
Yes.
you, Miramar is busy, busy, busy. So if you guys want more information and you didn't catch all of that, of course, there's the tree lighting tonight that's going to be at City Hall. That's from 6 to 8 p.m., 2300 Civic Center Place. You have, of course, Commissioner Chambers' event on December 10th and 11th in front of City Hall. That is the big fashion show and the art exhibits. Then on the 17th, at City Hall. He's going to be doing the toy giveaway, toy drive. So please bring a toy so that he can give it to needy families in the Miramar community. And then later on that night on the 17th from 6 to 10, you can be at Shirley Branca Park in historic Miramar, where Parks and Recs is going to be putting on another great event, and again lighting the tree at Shirley Branca Park, because you know Miramar, when we do it well. So
We do.
we go big.
I'm
do.
telling you, that's a lot. Listen, what I love about it, and I'm not just being funny, there are so many family-friendly events in the city of Miramar. And for people who are kind of stretched money-wise, these are great events that they don't have to pay. If you are a taxpayer, if you're visiting, we have so many people that come into Miramar to come to our events because they're quality events. They love what we are doing for family, and you know, it doesn't cost you anything. So come and enjoy the great events that are being held, at great family events that, you know, if you've been stretched, your dollar, you know, your back pocket, you don't have as much money, these were great events for you to come and enjoy.
I agree.
Speaking of family event,
you have another family event?
And I think I'm going to need help from Denise with this one.
Okay.
We have an early New Year's Eve celebration for children and family of all ages.
Okay.
All ages.
That's new.
at the Miramar Regional Park.
Yes.
Lots of vendor. They're going to have their own stage. We're going to have performance. We're going to have bounce houses, face painting. Jenny, throw the stuff in. All kinds of stuff.
Commissioner, I would be glad to. This is just so exciting for the kids. First time ever in Miramar to host a early New Year's Eve for just the children. They're going to have superheroes out there. We're going to have the Disney princesses out there so that they can take pictures with their favorite characters, popcorn and ice cream giveaways for the kids. Most importantly, Commissioner Chambers is going to count down for the children. They're going to have their own mock New Year's Eve countdown that will start at 4:50 to be exact. And once they hit 5 o'clock, we're just going to celebrate and say Happy New Year to all the kiddies, and just enjoy the moment, enjoy the day for the children.
And that might be early enough for some of us old kids too. So
That's
all
true.
right. Well, thank you all so much.
And guess what?
What?
Right after the children's celebration, you're gonna take a few steps just across underneath the amphitheater.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
From 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. midnight, we're gonna have the Miramar first ever ball drop.
Yes.
We do have something for the older kids. Okay,
That's
good.
for the older kids.
Old kids. Well,
So for folks like
21 and
you,
older.
yeah, 21 and older. Okay, good. That's a good thing to know for New Year's Eve.
yeah.
So for all the information on any of these events, go to MiramarFL.gov. It's on the website. Just be sure to check. It's probably right there on the homepage, or you can check under Parks and Rec or even under Commissioner Chambers. But again, MiramarFL.gov for more information. We certainly appreciate you guys being on. Thank you, Commissioner Maxwell B. Chambers. Thank you, Janine. And look, Aline Mirage, the new last name, I had to put that on there. Thank you, the Assistant Director of Parks and Recreation. You guys are going to stay busy for December. Love you both. Be safe. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. And thank you all for all that you do.
And all the good stuff.
Thank you.
Thank
Looking
you,
forward to seeing you guys later tonight. And thank you for watching Good Morning Miramar. Until next time, I'm your host, Tamara G. See you.